Joan Rivers is here. Joan probably has a lot to say about Conan O'Brien and Jay Leno. After all, if you remember your history lessons, Joan Rivers was the hottest thing in late-night television. So hot, she got bigger ratings than Johnny Carson, so Fox hired her to actually launch her own late-night show. It didn't work out so well. But this went down many years ago, so she's no stranger to what goes on in late-night television.
Well, let's find out what she thinks is going to happen to Jay going back.
I think they should cut Jay's nuts off.
I mean, did she go back to Fox? Did she hang around after they bumped her off?
No.
Hello.
Joan did what Jay should have done.
Yes, what?
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 Yes, but what?
What?
Yes, hello.
Hello, darling. You look fantastic.
Absolutely.
I look like a fat old pig.
Hey, you do not look like a fat old pig. What? You can't lose weight?
Can't lose weight.
Put those headphones on. That's your microphone.
I can't lose weight, but at this...
You're so thin.
Oh, please. At this age, though...
What do you weigh? Can I ask?
I used to weigh 107. I was so happy.
Right.
And now, literally, I'm 116, and I want to kill myself. And my pants don't zip, and you just want to kill yourself.
When you're
liposuction a
I
possibility?
don't, at this age, you take liposuction, it all just falls down.
when you're completely nude, I mean, I'm sure you get nude in front of the mirror and take a look.
Yeah.
Do you see a paunchy belly?
Do I see? Yes.
What do you see?
I see, like, I never had a stomach in my life. And now I have this big, stupid stomach.
You have a belly?
Yes.
Like a pot belly? Is it tight at least?
It's the worst. It's higher up. It's like those women that look like pigeons.
And you don't have any shape anymore? You lost that little curve?
The waist went.
The waist went to what, in your 30s?
But I think it may be because I'm pregnant. I want to announce on your show.
You know,
I haven't had my period. I just have to do this show.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was laughing.
I stepped on it.
I think I'm pregnant. Howard asked me why.
Why are you so pregnant?
I haven't had my period for 2,400 months.
That would mean you're pregnant. When you don't get your period anymore, Joan, I'm not a gynecologist, but I believe you're right. I believe you are pregnant.
I thought of it this morning. I have to say that. Go ahead.
But Joan.
Well, then you know why the belly.
That's right. It's your baby bump. Joan, you even see these women now. And I mean, you're a proponent of plastic surgery. You've always said, look, if you don't feel good about yourself and there's a way to change it, you change it. If you don't like the wrinkles in your face, you pull back a little bit.
Right.
In fact, Joan has said whether you don't like them or not, you should not have the wrinkles in your face.
Right, so you don't offend other people.
That's
right.
It's not about you. It's about people throwing up.
Right. You've been. Have you spoken yet about this girl Heidi Montag,
Yes.
who was like 21 years old and went and got not only breast augmentation, which lots of girls do, but she made them unusually big. I think she even had like 16 procedures on her face at 21. Do you think that's going too far?
I thought she was stupid to talk about it.
Right.
Because when you really look at the procedures, she did Restylane, which is a filler. She did Botox. You know, she did a couple of big things.
Right.
But they all do it.
Right.
She was just an idiot to talk. I've done it.
I mean, what you're telling me is in Hollywood, a lot of young girls are doing this kind of stuff. We just don't know about it.
Yeah.
For example, you'd see actresses on film. I don't think there's one of them that hasn't had a nose job.
I agree. I mean, you look at certain people, and I don't mean to hurt her feelings. You look at Goldie Hawn, you don't recognize her from the first movie. Yeah, Carol Burnett. We all change.
Right, and you have to stay young looking.
Young looking, and the nose should be a little bit. I saw somebody yesterday in an old movie. I thought, who is that? Oh, that's her before the nose job.
Who are we talking about this morning that had some plastic surgery that looked a little bit odd?
Oh, we were talking about some guys.
Yeah, guys, sometimes it's a big
careful.
mistake. You got to be very careful for guys.
Yeah, we were
Robert
talking about-
Redford.
Robert Redford.
You know who he is?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a shame.
I thought that was my Tanta Helen.
That was Booby. That was
My
Booby.
booby. No, but like even I see Al Pacino's pulled back. He doesn't look as masculine anymore.
You know, they should do it, what I always say, little bitty increments.
Right.
So you
Slowly.
don't see it happening.
Absolutely. Now,
Well,
look.
actually, we were supposed to call Joan something else this morning. We were going to say we had Kim Yunnan here.
Some people thought you looked like Kim Yunnan from the Olympics with your recent surgeries. But
I look like the poor guy that was killed on the luge.
yeah, you look like the Empress of Korea. But I think you look terrific. I think you're an inspiration. Like even my mother always says to me, my mother's older than you.
Nobody's
She said,
older than me.
No, my mother is. I found the one person, and she even says to me, "Boy, that Joan Rivers looks glamorous."
I know.
Yeah, but how come I'm sitting here alone?
You know, talk about your dating. I understand, and I don't know if this is a rumor. A lot of stuff gets in the press, and you don't know if it's real. You were recently on a date where during the date the guy dropped dead. You're now dating guys who die in the middle of
Yes,
the date.
I don't
But
make...
that's a successful
Yes, let me
relationship.
explain to you. Yeah, you can't say he left you.
And you miss him now.
I miss him desperately.
He was
I had to
great.
pick up the check.
How long had you been dating this guy where he dropped dead on
I've
the
been
date?
dating this man about 5 weeks. It was like just beginning.
It was a new romance.
It was kind of a new romance, and he died.
Oh, man.
Had he already paid the bill?
No,
No.
it was terrible.
What happened? Where were you? I'm curious.
We were in a very fancy restaurant. I'm not.
Say
in
the
New
name of
York.
the restaurant.
It was similar to the one that you got married in.
So why wouldn't you say? It certainly wasn't
Well,
the food
they
that
don't
killed
like
him.
this. First of all, Le Cirque, which is such a fabulous restaurant,
Right.
they don't like you to say that older,
Right.
You don't like to check your coat and see walkers.
Right. So you go on a date.
Yeah.
You've known the guy 5 weeks. You haven't been intimate with him yet.
No.
At this
well,
point.
maybe we both forgot.
Right. But had you been, you were just...
No, it's still like he had met me, and then 2 weeks later they ask you out. That kind of
right.
thing.
He'd kissed you, maybe?
Well, let's not go there.
You don't want to kiss old guys. Is it gross? Like you have to date older guys now.
Yeah.
Like how old was this guy who you were dating?
Probably 74,
All
75.
right. Is it like, because inside you feel like a young woman?
Yeah.
Do you look at these guys and go, I can't beve I'm kissing a 74-year-old guy?
No, because he's thinking the same thing back.
Nobody's honest.
He's thinking, oh my God.
Look at what it's coming
my eyes are going to see.
Ah.
Have you dated anyone who's used a walker?
No, not yet.
But
But they
he's,
turned me on now.
so this guy's 70, a walker turns you on. Maybe you can incorporate that into the sex, the walker itself.
You see a guy that look at how nicely he decorated his walker.
So you see this 74-year-old guy, and okay, it's companionship is what you're saying. In
We're
other
having
words,
a very good time. And he's from out of town, and we're having a very nice time.
right, how'd you meet this guy?
Through a friend of mine, a mutual friend who said, you're really going to like him. The wife died.
Right.
And he scattered the ashes, and he cried, and he was a nice man.
Right. In other words, he had some compassion. He wasn't like the typical guy who's just going to fuck you and leave you.
And very fun. Well, this age, that can't happen. It takes him 4 days.
It takes 4 days just to fuck you.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're
No
all
one can fuck you and leave
relationships.
you.
Impossible. at
Just
this
working
age.
their way in takes 2 days.
Yeah. The only thing that upsets me
Yeah.
is when the moment of climax, they usually call it the nurse's name.
Why is it difficult to get inside of you? Because you're naturally dry now? You don't lubricate?
Try.
Yeah, dry.
2 Arabs.
You have Arabs living in your vagina. That's how dry you are? Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing. No, but seriously, in other
So
words,
he
you have
died.
to. So you're on the date
On the day.
at a fancy restaurant.
Yes.
And you're sitting there talking, have nice conversation.
And he's very quiet. And he's
He slumped over in the chair?
kind of slumped over.
Oh, my God. When was this?
This is about 7 months ago.
How
This
long
is-
do you keep talking before you say, well,
knowing me, I was in the middle of a good story.
And you know what? She's very narcissistic. She was like,
she didn't really notice that he wasn't contributing?
She was looking around the restaurant, looking at her phone.
I thought, Jesus, small eater.
Did you write? Hey, this guy doesn't eat that much. Do you right away notice? Seriously, I want you to be honest. No
this-
jokes. Do you notice
It
right
was
away?
horrible. He just got very quiet. And you
Yeah.
notice,
And he closes his eyes.
his eyes were open.
Oh, no.
I mean, I don't mean to laugh. But were you traumatized?
Well, you say, I think we better get a waiter here.
And you
I think
get the
we better
waiter
get
there,
somebody very quickly.
and they get the emergency room, but it was too late.
And they called the paramedic. I mean, it was a whole big thing.
Right.
They called paramedics, and he was
What
gone.
do they do? Throw a tablecloth over him? before-
It's very interesting because people keep eating.
Do they? Were you embarrassed? I mean, I know
Well,
you shouldn't be, but I know you're
I'm
worried
just
about
terribly sorry. No, I like it. It's show business. I
it.
like
Right.
it.
Show me. You say, hey, this guy's great. He's getting me
Ooh,
attention.
press.
Maybe we could do a reality show with this guy. We go on different dates, and he'll die each week.
Call Entertainment Tonight.
Right.
In the middle of my grief, I powder my nose.
So when all the people are staring and stuff,
And
you
then
don't.
paramedics took him out. They
And
don't
pe-
say he's dead. Nobody's going to say he's dead.
Right. And do
They say
pe-
he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
You knew, but you knew in the back of your mind.
Yeah. And I had to reach in his pocket to get the American Express card.
I was going to ask you that. Like, so does the restaurant ask you to pay the bill?
They didn't ask me, but
What do you
they
do?
followed us out to the ambulance.
Did they? Come on, tell me the truth.
Yes.
At what point do you get the check? By the ambulance?
But I said to them, I'll have somebody take care of this. And
That wasn't good enough.
so I left them his shoes.
You just left the shoes at the table.
His
Let's pay
shoes and his wristwatch.
Did you cry? Were you crying? Were you
No,
visually-
I didn't. I felt terribly sorry. I mean, I had to call up the daughters, and
Yeah, I was going to say, you hardly know his family or
I don't know
anything.
his family.
Yeah.
Isn't it upsetting in a way? I mean, like here, the older you get, the more death you see. Like all of a
Yeah.
sudden you're on a date and the guy dies.
Oh, and my friends are dropping like flies.
I was going to say, how many friends do you have left?
And the horrible thing, Howard,
Yeah.
there's so few of them you have a chance to say goodbye and tell them how you hated them.
Right. When you called his daughters to inform them, did they even know you were going out with him?
I don't even know.
Right. You
I
called
just
up
said,
and you go, "Hi, this is Jordan." They go, "Oh, cool. We're getting
I'm
a call
so
from Jordan." Yeah,
excited.
they were probably excited.
Are you
win?
kidding?
Did they
we
say
win?
that?
Yeah, what? No. When everybody, oh, it's Joe Rivers.
Do you say to the daughters? Do
I
you
said
know?
I was with your father, and we're in the where was it? The hospital
restaurant.
now, P&S, Physicians and Surgeons, Columbia. And we're up in Columbia, and he's very, very ill.
Right.
I didn't want to be the one to say.
Right. To break the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said, "Oh, did you ask his daughter if they know any single guys?"
No, but I did say, look, I left a 20% tip. Is that okay?
Yeah. It's on your father's card.
What do you tip when they carry them out?
Did you use his credit card or your own?
His.
His. How
no,
did you?
No, I set my own.
Did you really?
Yeah, well, I don't want to really use.
You didn't reach in his
Because then the
pocket.
family would fight with you. You gave 20% and the meal wasn't over?
Do you think the daughters will try to keep a relationship with you now that he's gone?
No.
No, I think that would be ludicrous. Did you go to the
even
funeral?
have a conversation with
No.
them? Because you were the last one to
Yes,
see him
of course,
alive.
of course.
What,
And you're
what was
very
he
nice.
talking?
You spoke to
What
them
could
on
we
the
think?
phone and you said, "Gee, what happened?" They said to you, "What happened?"
Yeah, and then they had a relative that lived in New York that came up and took
Do you
care of
recall what you were talking about at the time of his death?
it. Yes, probably a prenup.
You were moving that fast along.
I was moving. Well, at this age, you have to.
And what was the cause of death? A heart attack?
Heart attack.
Heart attack. Boy, that's something. I'm so sorry for you. I mean, you're trying to feel youthful and appear youthful, and then you're on a date and a guy drops dead.
And I had just ordered this really good salmon meal.
Right.
I couldn't eat it.
What was?
It looks terrible when you eat it while they're carrying him out.
Did you stop
She's
eating right
trying to
away?
finish.
Well, I, that's why I'm gaining weight. I like food.
Were you sitting there
I was
saying,
sitting-
"Oh shit, I can't finish my meal"? Because you must have been really hungry.
I was sitting next to him on the banquette, so thank God I didn't see.
Yeah.
like the stuff coming
He
out.
didn't even make a noise.
And I guess he
very
was
polite.
rattling. I thought he was laughing.
Right. You think you're laughing at one of your jokes. But
what a tribute. He probably felt a little bad before, but he was going out with Joan Rivers, so he pulled himself together.
But he really saw me in bright light.
he passed out.
Passed out.
But I mean, in a way, I know when I'm like you, I try to stay thin. And when I go to dinner, like I starve myself all day. I eat my lunch and then that's it. I'm done. And then not till dinner. So then you finally get to dinner. You're probably hungry as hell. You're sitting there and you're like, "Oh shit, I know this is shallow. I wish the guy hadn't died. I would wish I could have finished my meal."
Oh, yes. And they had really popovers.
Oh, did you go out to eat after you took him to the
No,
hospital?
but when I went home, I did my own way of, and we all mourn in our own way.
Right.
I mourned with a great steak.
Yeah, you did. You cooked something.
But can you imagine the next day, Melissa probably says, "How was your date?"
Oh, he died. That one I lost him. Oh, really? Another woman? No.
Are you going to see him again? I
Father
don't
time.
think so.
Yeah. He left me just like every other man. Well, I'm very, very sorry for you. I don't know if you heard when you were walking in. I was in the middle of doing an interview with CBS this morning, the CBS show. And they were asking me about Jay Leno and Conan O'Brien. You, more than anyone, must have feelings about this. You don't like Jay, do you?
I am so happy he's back because I don't take Ambien anymore.
Right. You can sleep through the
I
show.
can sleep right. You get into bed and you know you're going to miss nothing, so you can shut your eyes
Right.
and not worry.
But what do you think? Here's
I
my...
don't like. Go ahead.
My take on it was that I thought that, like when you had your falling out with NBC, you went over to Fox.
Right.
This guy has a lot of money. NBC fired him twice. Don't you have some pride and then go take your show to another network? He certainly could have. He sucks NBC's corporate balls till the day he dies.
He's
Pathetic.
He's not a nice, theoretically, they say, man.
Right.
To start with. And what's that great thing when he fired? Remember, he got the Tonight Show and then he fired his manager that had cancer.
Yeah.
And
Helen Kushnick.
Yeah, and she said to him, Jay. He said, "I'm firing you. You're not any good." And the story is, she said, "Jay, I fed you steak, but I never showed you how I killed a cow."
Right.
which I
Right.
love that.
So true.
He's a tough guy, and he wants that money, and he's going to get that money.
Right. Now, do you feel bad for Conan O'Brien? Or do
Oh,
you,
yeah, $40 million later. Oh, boo-hoo.
You don't feel bad for him?
The luckiest unfunny white man in America.
Do you feel he's unfunny?
I don't find him funny. Maybe
Would-
he's generational.
Will you think that he'll go to Fox? Do you think he'll get another
I
show?
think he's already got the Fox deal that
You
they
do?
signed in the back of a car somewhere.
No kidding.
Oh, of course. No, he's sitting around doing nothing.
But if he bombed and he didn't get any ratings, wouldn't that stick with him?
Yeah, but they all forget he didn't get any. They all forget that Leno didn't get any ratings. They're all screaming like these guys were doing great.
It
wanna
takes time.
Darlings, Letterman's doing great.
Right.
Go watch. Who else is on that? See, I watch movies.
Jimmy Kimmel
Jimmy
was good.
Kimmel, who I adore.
Right.
Jimmy Fallon, I think, is going to be very strong.
Right.
But they're all screaming like these guys were doing well. These guys suck. That's why they fight.
You know, in a sense, when you had your late night show with Fox, they didn't give you enough time, did they?
No, they gave me 6 months, and they said to me, I met the president afterwards. He said to me, it was never the ratings. Barry Diller hated Edgar. Edgar hated Barry Diller and Murdoch, and it was fought on that. It was a private thing.
You were up probably against the guy who was the king of late night, Johnny Carson. It was going to take time for you to defeat him.
But they told me, Jamie Kellner, who was the president then, said to me, we were always in the black with you.
You always made money.
Always made money for them. He said
Right.
we were never in the red. It wasn't about that. And I knew it wasn't about that.
Believe me, now when you think about what these guys get in the ratings of late night, if they had your kind of ratings,
They'd be tap dancing.
they would
Wow.
be the king of the late night.
Yeah,
But
you
who-
never think of that.
Howard, who looks back? You look
I
forward.
do.
I don't.
I never
don't.
look forward. I always look to the past history.
You are such a liar.
That's the way I operate. I can't. I'm stuck in the past.
You are such a liar.
All right, let me find out about what recently happened to you on this plane because I don't understand
Oh.
it. You were detained. Where were you?
Well, that's the old plate. I just had it happen again. I
What?
was
What is it?
I was held in Costa Rica. They took me off the last plane. The next plane was 4 days later.
Right.
And they took me off because one woman, didn't understand that Joan Rivers, a.k.a. also known as Joan Rosenberg, is the same person. So they kept me in Costa Rica with $100 in my pocket
Good Lord. Why only $100?
because I had given all my money to Melissa.
Right.
Because I said, I don't need cash. I'm going home. Here, in case they're stopping in Atlanta, here, take money.
Right. Boy, Melissa's lucky, huh?
Yeah.
You empty out your pockets and give to Melissa.
Yeah, well, you
You're
have
a
children.
goddess. I have children.
And when your children get on a plane ahead of you and they're going to stop and you're not, you say, here, if you stop in Atlanta and you and Cooper, do you have cash? She said, no. I said, here. So I'm stuck there. This one bitch just wasn't going to let me go.
I mean, I look at you. I don't see terrorist.
Terrorist?
I mean, you're an older
I'm
woman.
a Jew.
Yeah.
What terrorist orders a kosher meal? I mean,
That would be brilliant, though, wouldn't it?
I had a bagel strapped to my waist.
But in all seriousness, when you want to get home and you're in some place, why even in Costa Rica? I mean, that sounds horrible.
Well, that was our vacation. It was beautiful.
It was nice.
But this just happened now in Toronto.
What happened in Toronto?
I must look like a fucking terrorist. They pulled me out of line in Toronto. Not cute. I was coming home Saturday. I was going to L.A.
Go ahead.
And they go through everything. I have 40 minutes to make the plane. Everything. And then you have to check this. You have to go back to the back of the line. You have to go. I kept saying, I'm not a terrorist.
Right. So did they kick you off the plane?
They finally this time I just stood there and cried.
Oh, my goodness.
They reduced you to
Toronto
tears. And you're a pretty
airport.
tough woman, but
Cried. I said, the only way I could bring your plane down is by whining.
let me understand something. Were they trying to keep you off the plane? Did they say to you, I'm sorry, ma'am, you can't come on the plane?
We have to check everything.
So they checked everything.
But it's
takes
international, and I was there 2 hours ahead. It's now 40 minutes of plane time. And then there's that rule, international, 1 hour, or you don't go.
Oh, so you would have missed the flight.
I kept saying, what do you want?
Do you think it's because you're famous and people want to touch you and interact with you?
I think partially that, and I think partially it's about age.
Right.
When they don't recognize you. Who are you going to go after? You're going to go after a lady who's there by herself.
I see my mother. Like my mother goes to a movie theater where it's a rough neighborhood, and they put her through the metal detector 7 times.
Yeah,
They
your
go,
mother.
My mother. Like that's come on, stop it already.
Yeah, I have this. Oh, I think it's my coat. I have this coat that I was pregnant with Melissa in. It's 38-year-old fur coat.
That doesn't sound
Sorry.
like you
Oh,
to wear a 38-year-old
It looks
coat.
fabulous. Still looks great.
All
God
right.
bless the God bless Dennis Basso.
Right.
Yeah. And so I think they see, and I use it like a blanket. It's
Right.
38 years old.
Right.
And I think they see the coat and they get angry. I
Because
was
of the
thinking-
anti-fur
Yeah.
industry.
You want to say, these sables died before you were born.
Right. It might as well
Do
wear
you
it.
really think the security people are pro
I
or
don't-
anti-fur?
I
think
think
they're
they're anti, quote unquote, rich.
Yeah, they see a
Yeah,
rich old. They
oh,
see
I
a rich
see.
old woman.
Rich
they're gonna
old
in
lady.
a fur, and they're gonna
Joan
teach her a
Rivers
lesson.
jewelry. They think
right.
it's real.
Right.
Let's take that old bitch out of line.
Why does
Okay, spread them.
it just seems to be happening to you over and over,
Over
again?
and over
It's
again.
very upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. So now
And then they put me on with children behind me.
you hate kids.
I hate children. I'm
What
sorry. I hate
noisy
children.
kids on the plane.
And they're boring. I know about SpongeBob. Shut up. Don't tell me about
awful.
SpongeBob. I know about him, and he's gay.
Here you're a woman who had kids and everything, but it's just hard to tolerate other people's kids.
Other people's ugly children, and they think they're attractive.
All right.
What about the Christmas cards, Howard? And those horrible families keep getting bigger.
and they send you pictures.
And then you say, is that a new child or a dog?
It's very upsetting. By the way, we were having a good laugh the other day. We listened to this TV show, The Ghost Stories,
Oh, yes.
where you whip out that story about a ghost living in your apartment.
True.
It's not true.
It's
Listen to me.
true.
Why don't you take a camera out and videotape the ghost, and then you would be the biggest thing on television? Why would you not do that if you see a vision of a ghost in your apartment?
Look, I'm getting quiet because I'm thinking, this is not stupid. I am very comforted with her.
Listen to me.
She's still there?
She's there.
I'm
I
going to
was
tell you
at
something.
that place the other day. I was wondering, does the ghost live
I would
here?
have taken you upstairs.
Really?
I love
Joan,
Mrs. Spencer.
you're one of the
Oh, my
smartest
goodness.
people I know. You're a rational person. I want you to look at me seriously.
Seriously.
You're telling me there's such a thing as ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not afraid to die because you now know there's an afterlife. You've met a ghost.
I'm not afraid to die because it's almost time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Joan, listen to me. You could have real friends. You don't need imaginary friends. You're still
Yes, I
popular.
do.
You do? Oh, that's so sad. Should I come visit you?
When was the last time you came to my apartment?
I don't wanna go
You're one
there.
of many.
That's true. Nobody visits you anymore.
Nobody visits me anymore.
Take me through. I know you've been through this a million times, this TV show. I felt you did it because, listen, it's a TV show. Why not? You go on, you get paid, and this and that. I don't believe you believe there is a ghost.
I had it exercised.
I understand that. You brought in a woman from Haiti.
Right.
No, I brought in my Sally Ann Glassman from New Orleans.
You are kidding me.
No,
How much did you pay her to get rid of your ghost?
nothing. That's how you know she's good.
Listen to me. You've gone insane.
This was
You've literally gone insane.
14 years ago when
Okay.
I first moved into the apartment.
You came into the apartment. I want to understand everything because I want you to, and I want you to be straight with me.
Yeah,
Because I would love to believe there were ghosts. I'd be thrilled to meet a ghost. You know why? Because that means I'm going to go on. I'm going to have a life.
Yes. And ghosts. I have my friend Tommy Cochran, who is now in my country house in Connecticut.
Oh, you've got another one.
The guy who died, the gay guy,
Yeah.
who was in bed
Who's
with
my
you.
best friend, who I adored.
He's living in your house.
He's in my house in Connecticut. He's been seen by 4 different people. And I am so
Don't
happy.
you think Joan and her friends are insane?
Well, what are they going to say when Joan says, "Did you see Tommy?" Of course they're going to say
You know what's
yes.
even worse? My luck, I'm going to die and spend eternity in Joan Rivers' apartment. I mean, I'll be like, I can't believe I'm watching
here
Joan
with-
Rivers undressing.
The only thing is you'll hate the music because it's all show tune.
Oh, my God. That'll be hell.
That'll be hell.
All right, let me understand something. You walk into your apartment.
This was when it was being renovated.
All right. You walked in, and I know you heard noises, and it
The
got cold.
dog wouldn't come in.
Dog wouldn't come in. Whatever. There's all probable explanations.
Yeah.
I want to know right now for my audience. You saw Mrs. Spencer?
I felt Mrs. Spencer. I have
Okay.
never seen Mrs. Spencer.
And what about your friend Tommy Cochran? Have you seen him?
I have not seen, but others have seen him. But he left something that I found. He said, "Tell Joan there's something that she's looking for, and it's down in the basement."
And who did he tell this
how
to?
did he- get this
I have
message?
a lady who works for me who's a psychic. And
How much money are they cleaning you out of? Ay vey. What is the matter with you? You're so lonely.
she said,
Go ahead. You need a date. I'm going to hook you up. Don't worry. We're going to help you out.
Let's get him his physical first.
Now I see how serious
The
it is.
spirits get through dinner, Howard.
Yeah. Oh, Joan, this is so
They
sad.
get through dinner.
Tommy Cochran.
Tommy
I could-
Cochran said,
I had put his ashes
right.
to sprinkle in Connecticut
Okay.
way up in my attic.
Go ahead.
And they were left there, and we couldn't find them and couldn't find them.
You couldn't find this man's ashes.
Couldn't find the ashes. And ashes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you knew they were in the attic.
Substantial, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And he said to this lady, tell her look in the basement, this lady in the basement. And I went down the basement, there were the ashes. And
So
nobody knew what was in them and how they got down. So
how special could this guy have been to you if you lost his ashes? I mean, really.
Well, I put them up there. I don't know how but you're
Somebody
always
moved
asking
them.
for something. My mother died, and I was in California, and my mother was in New York, and I said, give me a sign, give me a sign. And I bought my mother a lot of these things happening, a little gold fish.
Right.
And I opened my medicine chest in California, and there was the fish on the shelf.
So she moved the fish from New York to California. Your mother.
There it was.
But you've never seen a ghost.
No. My dogs know when Mrs. Spencer comes and visits
All right,
me.
Mrs. Spencer.
So you have
That's
to
her
watch the dogs to see
The
if
dogs
she's in the room.
absolutely, they know when Mrs. Spencer's there.
name. My God.
I know, it's great.
Oh, Mrs.
Howard-
Spencer is on the air.
Till-
Go
I
ahead.
don't-
Yes, Mrs.
Wait
Spencer.
a minute. Why not Spike? How come Spike isn't?
I don't know. There
Oh,
he
there
is.
he is. I hear him. I hear him. You are out of control. Did you get into a fight with Victoria Beckham, Spice Girl?
I
or-
just dislike her so much.
Wait, now she's a fashion plate. She's into her appearance. I
Oh.
would think you would click with her.
She is so. You know how we travel a lot, all of us in this business.
Right.
And certain people, I always say, did you to the limo driver? Did you like so and so? What? Who is the nicest person you had in the car? And it's always different people.
Right.
And I don't give a shit what they say. Yeah. Very. Then I was like, so who didn't you like? And hers is one of the names that constantly comes up.
Posh
Over and over,
Spice.
huh?
Yeah, the one that's married. She's just, you know, when someone gets too much money and thinks it's entitlement, so they're nasty to the people that can't answer back.
Have you met this woman, or you
I've
just
never had the. Probably she's so thin, I probably didn't see her.
you dislike her
I
because
dislike what I hear about her.
You don't
She's
like.
very rude.
You've heard bad things. Also, I just want to say something that we should mention, which I think is a triumph for you. I thought you were one of the best things on the E! Network when you and Melissa worked together
Yes.
there. Joan is returning as the host of the E! Fashion Police. Now, how did this come
You're
about?
kidding.
You were fired by them?
No, we quit. Everyone forgets. We
Right,
quit. They
that's
wouldn't
right.
give us any money. They had
Right.
no money.
Right.
And then they gave Ryan Seacrest $20 million.
Right,
so,
right.
Somehow
don't-
they found some money.
Yeah, I don't forget that.
Yeah.
But anyhow.
You're not fucking Ted Harbert, are you? Is that how you got this?
No.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Yes.
God knows because he saw. He saw this guy die.
Right. No one wants to date you now.
No, it would save me
It's
that.
unlucky. But go ahead. How did you end up back on
So
E!
they called up and they said, would you like to do the Fashion Police, which is the day after the Oscars?
So it's not the red carpet.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Right.
So now and they said you can tell the truth. You don't just stand there and say to poor Meryl Streep, don't you look wonderful? And then you think to yourself, oh my God.
The reason your show is terrific on there, because I always watch it, is not because whether you're into fashion or not, because you told the truth.
They told the truth.
For example, you said Edie Falco, for example, the woman who was on The Sopranos, you said her outfit is horrible. It's what everyone was thinking, and yet she got very angry with you. You're
Yeah.
going to create a lot of enemies, aren't you?
Yeah, you create a lot of, but my job on Fashion Police is to report what they're looking like.
Because that's what makes it interesting.
That's what's the
That's why
truth.
Simon Cowell works on American Idol, and these other
Right.
people are boring. You're telling the truth. Like, I'm looking at you now. You're very well put together today. You got a green leather jacket. You look good. So you have a sense of style, and you're going to be honest and say, "Boy, I watched the Academy Awards, and this woman looks like a bus hitter."
Right, exactly. Or this woman looks like going, like she was reading Vogue upside down. You know.
Right. And also, you're on a bit of a roll. Not only did you get hired back by E!
Yeah.
But
And Melissa's producing the show, which is interesting.
Melissa won't be on it.
She doesn't want to be on it. She wants to produce this one. Because she has her own production company.
You don't
which
want
is
to work
great.
with her anymore, do you?
Oh, I love working with her. Rather work with her than
So
anybody.
didn't you say to her, "I want you on the Fashion
Yeah, and she
Police"?
said, I don't want to do it. I want to produce this one. We have a reality show coming on.
Melissa drags you down. That's what you're telling.
yeah.
That's what you're
No
telling
way.
people
We have a
privately.
reality
Wait a minute.
show.
What is this reality show?
It's called Mother Knows Best.
Uh-huh.
And it's, which is true. I'm living in Melissa's house while I'm working out there.
Oh, that's great.
And,
Sounds like a lot of fun. At least Mrs. Spencer won't be there.
who else?
It'd be great if Mrs. Spencer showed up.
She gets along with Mrs. Spencer.
Right. Would you have Mrs. Spencer on the Fashion Police? Will she talk about what outfit she likes?
Very gossamer.
What will you do? And so you will do the reality show, and also your other TV show has been renewed.
How'd you get so rich?
You're like a mogul.
Good.
Do any of these shows pay you?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Is E paying you some money now?
Nothing.
Nothing. Like,
Ryan Seacrest got it all.
is it negligible money? Seriously?
Seriously, it's shit money.
It's shit money. So where are you making the money? In the
On the
stand-up?
concerts.
And the jewelry and this
And
stuff?
thank God for the jewelry. Thank God for the concerts.
All right.
Thank God you don't have to.
Because she's got a huge overhead.
Yeah, but I love the work, Howard.
Right.
Love the work.
Well, you were asking me if
Speaking-
he was going to retire. Why don't you talk to him about this?
Don't you dare. We have to talk off privately.
What do you mean? Who wants to talk privately?
You're
I'm not coming over there.
Don't you ever.
You sit with Mrs. Spencer.
Mrs. Spencer, have a cup of
Don't you
tea.
dare retire.
Why
And do
not?
what?
Listen to me.
You love what you do.
I'm not like you. I don't love what I do. It's torture for me. And I got to tell you something. I love sitting at home, hanging
at a
out.
wall.
I like to play chess. I like to watch movies. I like to do these kinds of fun things. I don't need this.
No,
There's a big headache.
wait. You love to do those things because when you do them, they're wonderful to do. They're
Right.
like dessert.
And listen, if I get bored in 2 years, I'll approach someone and say, listen, I need to come back. I can't function without work.
I'm going to tell you one name, Jack Parr. They can't come back.
Jack Parr was moronic. Jack Parr finally got a show. He worked at it for a year or two and he left. That was too soon. I've done this for 30 years.
And you're wonderful. I'm begging you.
Don't do it.
Deborah Norville wanted to quit. I said, you hold on to the ladder. When they cut off your hands, you link it around with your
Listen,
elbows.
I don't
when
mean
that's gone, it's
I
like
don't-
Monty Python. Hold on with your teeth.
I don't mean this disrespectfully, but I don't get bored. I don't have to talk to ghosts in my house. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean that. Now, by the way, I want to advise you. I know you're trying to sell your apartment. Don't go around telling people there's a ghost in there. That would keep me away from buying it.
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying?
You know who came to look at my apartment? Valentino.
Valentino.
Talks and has the dog with him. Ruff, 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 a little stupid dog.
Right.
And he's, black from the suntan. Like a horrible Florida
right.
big dog. And he's going like, kitchen, bathroom.
And he didn't buy your apartment? Nah.
Kitchen.
You got a beautiful apartment. Now, Robin was recently at your apartment.
Yes, she was.
What was the occasion? It was some book or something?
I don't know, but some things are missing.
Yeah, they are. What?
They had hidden everything. They didn't trust this
It's
crowd
an
at
antiques.
all.
It's filled with antiques. I
Nothing
remember
was
that.
there, Howard. They had moved everything out.
Is that true?
Yes.
No.
It was a cocktail party. There wasn't a stick of furniture or
She's
a
such a-
knick-knack
I just want to know,
anywhere.
was there,
Her nose is growing.
was there any food there?
Yes, they had past hors d'oeuvres, lots of, champagne was
Boy.
See,
flowing.
your wife would have understood what I served that time.
I went to the worst party at Joan's house.
The chicest hors d'oeuvres you've ever
It was a good cause. Joan was hosting a party. She had there a woman who was dying of AIDS. It was actually very sad, but there were a lot of celebrities there. And she comes out, no food. You're drinking.
They
and
hid the food.
They
It was behind one of those fake doors.
They had a little sandwich with the bread cut off,
Right.
the ends cut off. And I'm like, what is this? Oh, this is what the goyim
It's
do.
a-
I go,
it's
I'm
a
not goyim.
watercress sandwich, she said.
Yeah. Joan thought she was going to be goyim.
Speaking of Jews, I'm on a new reality show with rabbis, America's Top Moil.
Look at you. And it's all happening for you. It's all good.
It's all good. All good.
You're on fire.
Thank God.
Yeah, and you look good. So listen.
Are we having anything done? Is it time for anything?
Yeah,
It's-
what's next?
Barbara Walters asked me that. I said, as soon as it's time, I don't know. My plastic surgeon died. I don't
Is that right? You outlived your plastic
asked
surgeon.
my plastic
The
surgeon.
one guy left who could do something
Oh,
for
my
you.
goodness.
Is it true you're now painting in your free time?
I always paint, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Remember she
Yeah.
went with the prince and Camilla and they
Yeah.
were painting?
See,
Can you paint? Are you any
no,
good?
Howard, in 12 years of painting, not one friend has asked for a picture.
I don't want one.
No, and I'll take them into my studio, in Connecticut, and it's all filled with my paintings. Nobody says, can I have that?
It's
Nobody.
funny. I've had friends give me paintings, and what I do is I have a room in my house. I keep them in, and when they come, I hang them up on the wall.
Don't give me your artwork,
Right.
and don't make jewelry for me.
Do me a favor. Could you paint my bathroom?
I would do such a job.
All right, listen, Joan. You've said enough. Time for your nap. I'm going to put you back in mothballs, and we'll take you out when you're ready. You're
love
on
you
fire.
so much.
I love you. You're terrific. Thanks, Joan. We'll
I
be
love
back
you. I
right
love
after
you.
these words. Love you, too. A couple of people from CBS Morning News.
So it's actually going to happen.
Yeah, it is happening. In fact, Gary was working on this yesterday because I was really shocked that, I just figure when you work for CBS National Morning News, like this.
What's that?
It's one of the cameras. Scott DePace is on fire because he's going to be working the camera for the CBS Morning News. And He was in here preparing.
This
and-
is his audition tape.
Yeah, this
Now
is-
he's practicing?
Yeah.
Get out of here. That wasn't me. One of my camera guys moved the camera. I'm sorry. I told him to stop.
Okay. Anyway, he's all charged up. Says he has it under control.
He's Mr. CBS today.
Well, usually this stuff's just on Howard TV. Now it's on CBS this morning.
Somebody will actually see his work.
Yeah, somebody actually get to see it more than just our fans. So, I walked in this morning and right away saw a lovely woman from CBS. I didn't know who she was at first. She's standing in the halls with a clipboard. None of my guys carry clipboards. I just like that she had a clipboard. And she has
I
a
think
clipboard.
they even worked on the flames behind you this morning. They're very vibrant.
Yes.
I'm like
I didn't
mesmerized.
realize. I didn't realize you have to stare at that the whole show. That is so tacky. It's like I'm in hell.
Right. I'm constantly watching that. And today they're really on fire.
CBS Morning Show producer was there, woman. I don't know her name. But she was like very excited, today's the big day. And they're here early. I mean, they've been here since I got here.
They've been here before us.
Yeah, I got in about 5:15 this morning, and they were already here. Her and two technical guys. And Gary was on the phone with them yesterday. But you would think that, like, CBS Morning News has all this cool equipment available and this and that. They apparently have no even, like, ISDN line or any way to broadcast back to CBS from remote locations. It's weird.
Is that what the deal was? Because remember
Yeah.
yesterday it was like they're going to come and check out the situation and see if they can do it.
Yeah, like they weren't even sure they could have me on the air and broadcast to them at the same time. What was going on there? What don't they have?
Apparently, the show isn't even in high definition yet. That's
You're
like coming in May. So they were saying that Local built all these brand new studios. So if you turn on CBS in the morning from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., it's in HD, and then the early show comes on, and it's not. And so they were saying that they didn't have ISDN lines, to get us a good signal back here. And I was, surprised. So
Yeah.
I felt bad. Like it was probably like 7 or 8 o'clock last night. I wrote an email. I was like, guys, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, but if you're going to put up a phone line, it's going to make you guys sound low rent. It's going to sound bad on our show, and we're hoping for better. And somehow they figured out how to get it.
So the audio, in other words, I won't see Harry Smith. I'll
Right.
hear him.
Right. But originally you were going to hear him as if he were on the phone.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
So like in a tin can.
Right.
I go, what'd you say? And that makes for crappy conversation.
It's funny because I've been watching a lot of that stuff, and I was watching a lot of the Olympics.
Yeah.
And there were just incredibly long lag times between a guy asking a question here and an answer over there. It was
Yeah.
very strange.
Well, that was the other thing. We were going to
You
give
could do better on Skype.
Yeah.
we were going to give you. By the way, when Oprah does that, doesn't that look terrible?
Yeah, it's not great.
But they were going to give you a monitor so you could see Harry Smith, and we talked about this, and we finally could figure that out. Except it was going to be a second to a second and a half delay, so you'd hear him,
Right.
and then his mouth would be moving. And it was just going to be very distracting.
Right.
How come they can't just use like Skype or something or like GoToMeeting or whatever? You know what I mean? It's like really weird.
I saw NBC local news was out during the snowstorm, and they were using something that wasn't Skype, but they said, "Hey, this is our new thing. We're not transmitting this via satellite, but it's over the internet." And it was some weird, like almost like a handheld camera. I don't know. The signal looked really good.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to be on CBS Early Show, interviewed by Harry Smith. And the guys are going to put up a picture of Harry Smith in that TV screen to remind me to look at that TV screen, because that's where
But
I'll be
it'll
talking.
be a still picture.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Put up the picture. There it is. I think that's... doesn't that look like it was taken about 10 years ago, too?
And he's going to look just like that.
Right. I think that's a drawing of Harry Smith. So who is the woman? She's a producer?
Yeah, Ginny's a producer over at...
What's her name?
Ginny.
Ginny. Mm-hmm. She was working hard with the clipboard.
Yep.
She's like frantic, running around, nervous. I like that. She seems type A.
She said she was impressed with our group.
Of course. Who knew? They don't even have ISDN lines. We do.
But they came over yesterday. We had a meeting. She said, I think people are always impressed when we have A, a group, and B, we're fairly organized.
Is that who you were meeting with yesterday?
Yes.
We had a whole board meeting in here.
It was, Howard, it was one of those things where, now with cell phones, everybody was in a room, and then somebody would ask a question, and everybody would get on their cell phone, and 11 conversations at once in this little room.
Wow. Such a production for me to be on. I think I'm on like 4 minutes or 3 minutes.
Right. And TV is such a short window when you're on it.
You want to know something?
But 50 people have to be involved.
I get such agita when I have to do these things. So I hear 4 minutes and I go, oh, what do they, do they want me to cram a bunch of things in 4 minutes? And
Well, it's funny because when the producers were talking yesterday, somebody joked, well, it won't be that long. And somebody, because one of the people from there said, yeah, it's like 3 minutes. And the other guy was like, no, it's like 4.5. And that apparently is
deal.
Huge.
Oh.
That's a huge amount of time.
It's like I'm the president. That picture of Harry Smith, he looks like a urologist. I mean, it's a weird picture, right? But he seems like a
it looks
good
like
guy.
one of those things you see in the subway advertising.
Well, it's like right. It's a doctor's ad to whiten your teeth.
He co-hosts with Julie Chen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Julie will be there, but she doesn't want to do the interview because I goof on Les, her husband.
I don't know how it was assigned, but that
Yeah,
sounds
you
about
always
right.
wonder about those backroom meetings about how this assignment will be made.
Terry, someone's writing me a note that the woman running around doesn't work for CBS. She's a serious publicist.
No, that's Hillary. Oh, is that who you saw this morning? I thought you saw because there's
Woman with
also
the
a female
clipboard.
producer. So you saw Hillary this morning.
Oh, Hillary.
I didn't know which women because there's a ton of people.
No,
here.
I don't. You know, and I'm embarrassed. I'm sure I've met Hillary.
Hillary
1,000 times.
works here, yes.
Have I met
Howard.
Hillary
Yeah.
1,000 times?
Yeah.
Sorry, Hillary.
She does publicity for Sirius.
I got my head up my ass, Hillary. Oh, that's Hillary for Sirius.
Yeah, I thought you were talking because there's also a producer from CBS, and I wasn't sure if she
I
was
didn't
here
see her.
or if you'd seen her.
Is she here now?
I don't know.
No.
I know she will be here, and I know we met
So
with
the
her
woman I
yesterday.
saw in the halls is from Sirius.
Okay, so the CBS producer isn't here, and you saw Hillary.
Oh, I was going to say, boy, the CBS, they get up early to come here and really, what are
No,
they going to
Hillary doesn't usually do this,
Yeah, I
and
know.
she's up early.
Hillary got up early. She made sure like all the
You
names.
seem hyper to me. Calm down. Every minute.
I don't know. I'm excited.
All right, but slow down, man.
All right.
That's it. Now tell me. Take a breath.
Hillary got up very early this morning.
Yeah.
She put all the names in the system. She was here to greet everybody. I think they started coming in at 4:00.
Wow.
Oh, I see.
To set up everything?
So I just met someone this morning I've known for 5 years.
Well, probably like 2.
2 years.
She wasn't here when we started, but she does do a lot of stuff with us.
Well,
You
she was-
met her again.
She was impressive. She had a clipboard.
She's good at
Yeah.
what she does.
I like that. Serious with the clipboards. And who were the two guys? They were from CBS?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's their
Yeah,
deal?
you'd never seen them before.
There's,
Yeah.
I think there's 3 guys here. One guy is a producer, and there's 2 tech guys.
Oh, okay. So we're all set to talk to Harry Smith?
Yeah, I got a schedule of like when they might go to you. Would you like to know that?
Yeah.
It's on my desk.
Because I'll
it's
put on my sunglasses. I'll look more handsome.
You're going to do this in sunglasses
No, they're just like tinted glasses.
Okay.
Not sunglasses.
because that would look very strange if
Yeah.
you're early in the morning. You look like you're a cocaine addict. Or
Robin, I have my look, and it's all put together. You know. Yeah, I want to look like I go for looking like a cocaine addict on TV. It makes people scared of me.
Why is he hiding his eyes?
Right.
I have 5 potential times that they might go to you, but then I found out that they might go to you at these times just to tape you to promote it later. So look good at 7:15, 7:31, 7:48, and 8:01.
No, I want a heads up when they're shooting me, you know.
Okay.
Or maybe I don't care. I don't even want a heads up. It's just I'm picking my nose or playing with my penis. Imagine they go over to me and they don't tell me and I'm playing because you know me, I'm always rubbing my penis during the show. That's sort of you know how Johnny Carson had tics?
Yeah.
Like he would play with his tie.
And
I play
that
with my
pencil.
I play with my ween the entire show, and I would hate for them to cut over to me and see me playing with my ween.
Can you see it on camera?
I don't know.
No,
Sometimes
Howard, we can't see that.
you can't really.
Nope.
Oh, good. Because I'm always
Your nose, of course, we can see that.
yeah, I'm always rubbing my penis under the console.
Well, that was very cute, Scott.
What?
He's like, your nose, we can see that.
I said if you're picking your nose. We can
Well, of course you can see that.
Everybody knows that, Scott.
Sorry, Robin.
Pointing out the obvious.
Yeah.
When he goes off Rush Limbaugh's script, you know, he has a whole different personality. All right. Thank you, Gare.
I'm still wondering what they did to these flames. They're driving me crazy.
Did you guys tweak the flames for CBS this morning?
No, we're going to put a logo in that. So we had to pull our diffusion out of that, which normally clouds it. So
Oh.
they're clearer just because of that. They'll go back in right after the segment.
What logo do you have to put in?
It's a Howard TV / XM Sirius logo.
What?
It's all 3 logos. Matt, make the patch, please. You'll see it right now. Hold on.
What's he talking about?
They're going to put that behind you.
Let me see it.
It's coming right now.
All right. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, it's like, what do they call that watching?
Yeah, but could you guys keep it out of my monitors? Like, I don't care if you put it behind me.
It will be for the whole show, only that segment we'll put it in.
Even on here and here?
Yeah.
It's very distracting to me. You have to understand, I don't want things to be different.
Oh, and it's going to be changing like that?
No.
It's on a 30-second loop. After 30 seconds, it changes once.
Just put it behind me. I don't want to see Sirius XM logos all in my eyes the whole time I'm talking. It makes me nervous. It makes me think of Scott Greenstein sitting in his office. Mention the radio. Mention Sirius XM. Mention.
Okay.
Makes me gives me nervous feelings.
So like a walk and repeat.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I put a still of it up?
I don't know. Do whatever you want. Who cares? The fuck do I care? I'm just going to try and concentrate on not cursing. They're very
I'm
concerned.
saying it's changing.
Yeah, they were very concerned because they said to Gary like 17 times on the phone, you know, Howard knows not to curse. Of course I know not to curse. I was on regular radio for 100 years. I'm on David Letterman all the time. I mean, what's the matter with you? But I think they're running a delay on me. They're so nervous. You know what? I'm nervous too because I haven't.
You know what's great about that? Remember when like the Beatles or the Stones were coming on Ed Sullivan? Everybody's all nervous. What are they going to say? Can they be under control?
Right. They had to cut out half of Elvis's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They were afraid of Elvis moving his hips into the camera.
And the Stones had a word in their song that, they were hoping they wouldn't say.
Dan Foreman.
Like crazy people were coming on.
Dan Foreman wrote me an email last night. He said that, in fact, CBS Morning Show did promote a rare appearance by Howard Stern.
They said it was rare.
But and I think they ran it during Letterman's show. But there wasn't much promotion for it. And quite frankly, it is rare because I had no interest in being on CBS this morning. But when they said, we need you to talk about Jay Leno, I went, okay, I'll do that for you.
Did you see the show?
No, I saw the opening, which was the only thing different, and I listened to some of the monologue JD played me, but it's the same.
That's what I did. I saw the opening monologue.
Right.
I think I got tired of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same boring Jay Leno show. But, you know, I was thinking about Jay Leno last night because I knew I was going to be on this show today, and there's a guy in the Las Vegas newspaper who's way on board with the same way I feel. He even mentions me in the article, and the guy's name is... I'll tell you his name. The guy wrote this. Give me a second. Okay, the guy's name is... They don't even put his name on the frickin' article.
Christopher Lawrence.
Yeah, but why isn't it on the article?
I don't know.
I mean...
Because the one I sent has his name.
Yeah, well, it's from the reviewjournal.com. But anyway, this guy's name is Christopher Lawrence. And he was writing about the Jay Leno fiasco, The Tonight Show, and his whole thing is that, you know, he makes a really good case for what I've been saying, to boycott Jay. Don't watch Jay, because Jay's a gangster. Jay's a bully. He's like ever been bullied at school or at work. Any guy who's ever had that happen to them knows what Jay is. He's a bully. And he points out something I forgot. He says, you know, NBC had a case of buyer's remorse. Roughly 7 months after taking over The Tonight Show, the new host wasn't living up to expectations. And you think he's writing about Conan O'Brien. It was Jay. NBC went to Letterman after they first hired Jay and gave him The Tonight Show. If you remember, the ratings weren't that good. Mm-hmm. They went to Dave and said, you know what? We think we made a mistake with Jay. Would you take over The Tonight Show? And Dave picked up his bags and left and went to CBS because he had been insulted by NBC. That's what you do. Jay has continually been insulted by NBC. Jay,
so
after 17 years...
I don't remember that happening.
Yeah, you know what? And then it kind of tweaked my memory. Uh-huh. That, you know, Dave could have easily had The Tonight Show at that point, and it had been tarnished for him. It was like, no, you gave it to Jay. Like, in other words...
His relationship with NBC had been tarnished.
Yeah, and he just was like, you know, forget it. This isn't Johnny Carson's Tonight Show. It's Jay Leno's crummy Tonight Show. And anyway, you know, if you remember back in time even further, Jay pushed Johnny Carson out of The Tonight Show.
I mentioned that when this whole thing started. I said, look, Jay's just having what happened to... What's happening to him now is what he did
to Johnny.
He pushed Johnny out.
So anyway, you talk about being bullied at work. So after 17 years of being on The Tonight Show, NBC turns around to Jay Leno and says, get out. We're giving the show to Conan. We don't want you anymore. Now, most guys would have been like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm number one and you're in the time slot. Goodbye. Wait till you see how this smacks you right in the head.
Right. I'll show you.
Jay doesn't do that. Well, I shouldn't go through this. This is what I'm going to talk about.
True. You're on fire right now. This is
right.
how you should be when they're interviewing you.
The point is that, and also I'll talk about how Jay's a thief on the CBS Morning Show. I mean, even like, I know I'm going to get rapped bad for this, but it's the truth. Before I went on the air, you never saw interns on any TV show or included in any radio show. This Ross the intern. We had interns. We used to bring you behind the scenes and bring people on the air that worked around the office. And, everything about Jay's show is a ripoff. He does his version of Stupid Pet Tricks. He does his version of Howard Stern's Homeless Game, which is the jaywalking signature bed. They were talking about, also in this article, which I have been pointing out for weeks, this green car routine, which was so lame, was copped from another TV show. It wasn't Jay's idea. Jay's a friggin' thief. Thief, rather. And I want to point all these things out in my 4.5 minutes. And I want to say, David Letterman's at least an original, and if he does take something, he admits it.
Yeah, he gives credit for.
I just think Dave is a man of integrity as opposed to Jay. I mean, Jay has no backbone in show business. Dave does. Dave left NBC. He walked away. He said, you know what? You've disgraced me. You've dishonored me, and I'm going to go and do my own thing somewhere else. And that's what Jay should have done. That's it. I got to get in the habit of not cursing for this interview today because I'm so used to cursing now on the air when this microphone.
You're afraid of on your own now that you won't be able to handle it.
I am. So for the rest of the show, I am not going to curse.
Well, in California, they just passed a resolution that this week is no cuss week or something.
Oh, great.
So there'll be no cursing.
Gary shot out of a cannon with CBS being here.
Imagine trying to help.
He, too, he's auditioning.
You don't want to work there because it's real work.
I work here.
I don't know, man. That's hard work. I let you slide on a lot of stuff.
Oh, come on.
Did you see Gary was being all TV this morning? I walk in, all the guys are around, and Gary's wearing, a nice shirt and everything.
He's got a man-tailored shirt on.
And Gary goes, both? Listen, so you'll be going on at 8:05 and there'll be 2 live hits. So I go.
He was speaking TV lingo?
So I turned to all the guys and go, what did he just say? He goes, there'll be 2 live hits. And I go, 2 live hits? What's that even mean?
I literally repeated what Scott DePace told me.
Yeah.
Scott told me that walking in, so that's what I repeated.
So, you know how people in a dumb business try to make it sound complicated?
Right. There was a whole article in the paper the other day about how cops have their own language.
Right. Everyone comes up with their own language.
Yeah.
Except, if you're a cop, it's life and death. With this stupid business, it's like there's no need for it. What Gary was trying to say is they're going to cut away to you 2 times, before they do the interview.
Cut away? What's that?
Yeah.
No.
What kind of lingo was that?
No. You're going to be on live twice is real language.
Right.
Who's ever heard 2 hits?
You've never heard cutaway?
Yes, you have,
In
asshole.
this business, we
now
have.
you're being a fucking asshole.
No, Robin pointed it out.
And I was
He's an asshole
curse,
ass.
Please, it's all that is BS language.
No, we're going to cut away to you. People know just from the lingo of the common lingo. But he goes, boss will be 2 hits. And I'm like, I don't even know. 2 live hits. And I'm like, I don't even know what he's talking about. But Gary gets like that. Like whenever Gary puts out a memo and we're going on vacation, he goes, we'll be dark the week of March 13th.
That's how everybody.
Like,
people send me emails every day. Publicists, send me your dark dates. When are you dark?
Because they don't know radio doesn't say that.
We're dark.
When we were fired
Not
from
dark.
NBC,
We're on vacation.
When we were fired from NBC,
we're dark.
John Hayes said to me, Robin, the show has been canceled. I was like, what are you talking about? You don't cancel things in radio. You get fired.
Okay, so you've been canceled.
Are we light when we're here and dark when we're gone?
Don't be ridiculous. It's not an unheard of term in the business.
There'll be 2 live hits this morning. Well, I heard 2 live hits. I went nuts. So
and in the afternoon, we're semi-light.
Then Gary shut me down. He goes, I'm not in the mood for this right now. I don't need this.
You know what? I tried.
I'm taking no hits on the hits.
I was on my way to get in here by 20 after 5 this morning, and the fucking Cross Bronx Expressway was packed, and I had to drive through Harlem, and I was in no mood.
Boss, we have a hard out after the 2 live hits, and then we're dark next week.
That's Ganji's term, the hard out.
Hard out.
We're going to fade into a dissolve.
It's a hard out. No, you're a hard-on. What is a hard-out?
A hard-out means like if you have the satellite till 7:55, they're going to shut it off at 7:55.
You got to
exactly.
make that exact.
Not 7:55:05. It's a hard-out.
Oh. It's a hard-out.
You have no room to play.
How would there be a hard-out? Like a hard-out. You don't know a friggin' thing about TV. Hard-out. When did you learn that? Ganji picky. That's what he's picked up in like 20 years of being with me.
He's learned 2 new words
Hard out.
to put together.
You know when the hard out will be for you, Ganji? When I quit this job. Because it's going to be a hard out of the business and back into your dad's house.
Do you know what he said to me the
I'll
other
be
day?
eating my heart out.
This is crazy. Ganji was our intern, and Ganji said to me, I said, what do you want from me? He says, I want you to throw my 40th birthday party.
Wow.
It's coming up soon.
He's going to be 40.
I asked Ralph the other day how old he is. He tells me he's 43. He's
No.
got to be
Really?
older than that. He's
That's
lying, right? He's got to be 50.
No. Hold
He's
on.
like 6 years younger than me.
He's
He
got
was
to be.
only 6 years younger than you?
I don't know.
I believe he's 45 or 46.
That's what I thought. I thought he was
But he's
lying.
definitely not 43.
Swore to me he wasn't lying. Okay, we got to take a break. Okay, I can do that. When are we doing my hard out and my, what is it called again?
Live hit.
When are we doing my live hit, Scott?
We're doing the hard on.
I don't know. I've got some times listed here as possible. 7:31, which we passed. 7:48, 8:01.
We didn't pass 7:31.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't.
Sorry, I was thinking about the diffuser again.
Gary, what time is the live hit?
Hey, if you get a chance, go to Howard Mentions, page 1.
Okay.
So Harry Smith, I guess he goes to all the different markets and teases what's going on. And he cracked the same joke about you at every market, which is funny.
Really?
Where is that?
It's Howard Mentions the far right and white.
Okay.
Harry Smith has a preview. He joins us this morning. Harry, good morning.
Hi, Harry.
Morning, guys. Have the House Majority Leader on the show this morning, right at the top, to talk about health care, other issues like that. I don't know if you noticed or not, but Jay Leno was back on NBC last night. We have the king of all media, Howard Stern, to intone, to give us some ideas about what he thinks about all that. He's not a Jay Leno fan, just in case you were curious. And we have checked and double-checked our 10-second delay to make sure we're not turned into a parking lot by tomorrow morning. Also, good. I'm glad somebody's listening.
Harry, you have to give us a Baba Booey.
You know what? We're going to save that all for the exclusive interview.
All right.
So we're psyched about it. We're psyched about that.
Should be fun.
All right, Harry, thanks a lot. Have a good day. All right.
Wow.
So then they go to 2 other markets and he does
Same joke?
Same joke, yeah.
We talked to her parents yesterday. I mean, there they are. They're sitting with the district attorney who's ready to charge this guy with murder. And they are somehow holding out hope against hope. It really is an extraordinary story. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk to the king of all media, Howard Stern, about Leno's return to late-night TV. I'll tell you what, we're riding right up on the edge here. We have prepared and double-checked our 10-second delay.
Wow.
To make sure we can get through this segment. We also have, we got huge...
Well, the reason he's a pro, Robin, every time he says that line...
He makes it new.
He's even cracking himself up with it this time. What a horrible job.
It's not like he just said it.
I think you got to say the same stuff over and over and over again. Just read off a teleprompter.
Yeah, and for, 200 markets?
Yeah, it's got to get a little annoying. Either he's a pro or he just has no short-term memory. He forgot he said that. I don't know much about Harry Smith. What's his deal?
He's just been working for CBS a long, long time.
Yeah, huh? Good for him.
Okay.
What's up? When's our hard out?
We have a hard in coming up.
Hard
I got.
on just walked in.
Harry Smith is 58 years old. His career started in radio. He worked on various stations from 73 to 86 in Denver and Cincinnati.
Right.
This is the interesting part. He worked on CBS The Early Show from 87 to 96, and then he left, and we can't figure out if he was let go or if he quit, but then he was rehired in 2002, and he's been on ever since.
I remember that being a particularly ugly situation. I think he was cut off the show. Remember, that was
I
the
think that was
first
Brian Gumbel.
inception of this. I don't know. They keep changing the name of that show, but there was a morning show they put together. Could have been after Bryant Gumbel or something, and they let Harry go, and they kept Mark McEwen and boosted his role on the show. And then this time around, when they brought in Hannah Storm and Julie Chen, they brought him back.
Lucky.
They say he makes $3 million a year, and
Wow.
he's an avid cyclist.
No kidding. When did he lose his hair? That had to be tough. I should ask him. Say, I have all my hair. I'm lucky. Yeah, Bob. What's up? Hey, now, in Chicago, Bob. Bobby.
Yes.
You're on the air.
Howard.
Okay. Come on, Bob. You're killing me.
Hey, Howard, I think I want to tell you that Harry's a good guy. He used to do a lot of live shots with CBS this morning. He's funny. He's a good guy. He's got a good sense of humor. And I also wanted to tell you, I'm one of these listeners that actually gets it. I love your show. I got a 3-hour commute every day. You're the best. I'll
Thanks,
let you
Bob.
go.
All right, Bobby. Thanks. All right. We got to take a break. We'll come back right after these words.
You're about 2 minutes away from going on.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll do one live commercial and come right back. That's good.
Of course, 3 days after that massive earthquake there, a curfew in Hurricane Center has now been extended. Looters were told to do some
Hey, Howard, after you do your live reading, can you put that book on this side just so it's not a shot video live reading? Thanks.
What needed, of course, are relief supplies.
Yes, I did.
Hundreds of tons of those are
You will save it for later. Okay. It's funnier.
It's 30 hours, pretty mellow. There you go.
Royal Air Force jets were scrambled to intercept an American Airlines jet this morning over Britain. Flight 78 en route from Dallas to London. Crews took the distress signal. That's what put the jet. Americans said the phenom
Hey, by the way, you see this?
attempted to enter the flight deck.
Scott, why won't it change?
You see that? I'm changing it. I can't get just the right size.
Hey, Ralph, can you step around the other side? I'm sorry.
Wait, you done, Ralph? I'm okay?
Yeah, make sure he's beautiful.
Several fires hitting
It's the right size.
this morning. That area east of downtown.
Right.
Just shut live pictures now. It's home to restaurants. Got it.
I'm going to get those all smaller, you know.
All right. What is this?
This is Beck's beer.
Ah, yeah. We were just talking about Beck's beer. I don't know why I'm uptight about this. I don't know. I'm feeling uptight. There's a lot of commotion with this.
Yeah,
Well, I think
happened?
the other thing is everybody's running in and out of here being very tense this morning, and I think that's adding to your
Yeah, and
dilemma.
like Steve Langford's in here
Yeah,
reporting.
I don't know why Langford's standing here.
Steve, why do you need to be in the studio? I mean, I'm
Because, you know,
fine with it, but why do you need to be in the studio, quite
Very
frankly?
uncomfortable for us.
Yeah.
I apologize for that.
Well, then
We
get
asked
out.
Gary if we could watch what was going on to report that angle to Stern fans.
Okay.
You can't watch from the control room?
This is a different angle.
How's that
all
any
right.
different?
All right, Fred shot out of Academy. Everything's
no,
making
it's like,
But he's
you know,
standing-
because he's standing right next to me, and it's uncomfortable.
Howard, you're 35 seconds away.
35 seconds away, Robin. I will now
To a
slip
hard in or something.
I will slip into my hard in. I hope I don't curse.
You better not.
No, I won't.
Good luck to you today. All right, I know a lot's riding on that. Harry, let's get inside you.
All right, Lonnie. As we discussed earlier, Jay Leno returned to the Tonight Show last night, and one longtime Leno critic has some thoughts he would love to share. So, joining us from his studio at Sirius XM Radio is the king of all media, Howard Stern. Howard, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Harry. Good to see you. Actually, I don't see you. I'm looking at a picture of you.
I can't hear you, man.
Oh, you can't hear me.
Hang on.
Oh my God,
Let's
this
try
isn't
one
even
more.
working.
All
We
this-
could hear you when you were talking to Steve Cohen before, but we can't hear Howard Stern. Let me try now. Howard, how are you?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh,
Very
good. Okay. Yeah, you know, Harry.
All
First
right,
of all, you can see me. I can't see you. I'm actually looking at a painting of you that is on my screen, so that's what I see. And Harry, listen, I got to tell you something. You've never looked better. But I wanted to say, Harry, I don't do a lot of television interviews. I'm very much a man of mystery. But when your people called me up and said you want me to comment on late night television, man, did you get my juices flowing. Just the mere mention of Jay Leno's name makes me want to vomit. I don't like this guy. I don't disguise it. And probably what irritates me the most is people in show business are afraid to say how much they dislike Jay Leno, but I am not. I don't need him.
What is it? Does it go back years ago? I mean, what is it? It seems very deep-seated in you.
Well, first of all, let's look at the history of Jay Leno. Jay Leno pushed Johnny Carson out of The Tonight Show. That was number one. And he did it in a merciless way. And then Dave Letterman, who wanted the job. Okay, he didn't get the job. Fair enough. But look at the integrity of a David Letterman. David Letterman was rejected by NBC. He was told he was being passed over for the job. Did he sit there like a dog and take that from NBC? No, he did what any man would do. He got up and he moved over to CBS and took over the show.
Right.
Now, Jay Leno, on the other hand, seems to be the kind of showbiz animal that will not let go. Here is a guy who worked on The Tonight Show for 17 years. He was number one in his time slot.
Right.
He gets fired by NBC. They put on Conan O'Brien. What would you do as a man? Wouldn't you go to another network? No, Jay
If you don't make partner, you're supposed to leave and go to another firm.
No, Jay is a lapdog. He goes on at 10 o'clock at night. He bombs there. And after he bombs... Wait a second, Harry. You asked me a question I'm going to tell you because I'm all worked up.
All right.
I'm worked up.
I can tell that. I can tell that. Your heart's beating.
I'm really fired. I'm out of the box. You mentioned Jay Leno. It's like slowly I turn. No, but seriously, Jay Leno then loses the 10 o'clock slot, and they say to him, they say to Jay, would you go back on at 11:30, and we'll put Conan on at 12? And Jay goes, yeah, well, I guess I'd do that only if Conan's okay with it. So was Conan okay with it? No, he said, no, I'm not okay with that. I don't want to leave at 11:30. And what does Jay do? Jay takes the job. No matter what.
But in the end of the day, this all comes down to money. It all is about the dough. And Jay has been spectacularly successful at 11:30. And NBC wakes up and says, we need that money back. The only way we can get it back is to put him back there.
Yeah, but, Jay doesn't need the money. That's, if this is all about money, Jay is a multi-millionaire many times over.
Right.
Just in terms of integrity, once you make that kind of money. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I've worked for many people and been fired by them. I was fired by NBC many years ago. You know what I did? I didn't sit there like a lapdog and take it. I got up. I brushed myself off, and I went on terrestrial radio on a competing station, and I buried NBC into the ground. That's what you do. Jay should have dusted himself off, gone to another network. He certainly had the money and the offers, and he should have gone and beaten Conan and beaten Dave and beaten Jimmy Kimmel and all these guys.
Is it true that you made this prediction? You told Conan that this is exactly what was going to happen?
I went on Conan O'Brien's show, and I turned to him and I said, you don't really think you're getting the Tonight Show. First of all, he was Jay completely sabotaged him. By going on at 10 o'clock, they gave Jay all the best guests. They took away all of Conan O'Brien's excitement and thunder. They sabotaged him.
But there's also no lead-in between 10 and 11 because their audience is gone.
Absolutely. And Harry, the bottom line is this. Your name is Harry, right?
Okay. Used to be.
I'm just kidding. Harry, the bottom line is this. Jay is also a thief, and that's what gets my goat the most. I've always considered myself an original. I consider Dave an original, David Letterman. I think he's a pioneer. David Letterman once said in an interview, he started putting his mother on the air, and he said, I got that from Howard Stern. I admire that. What Jay does, Jay takes and lifts bits directly from my show, directly from Dave's show. Even this green car bit is a ripoff from a television show in England. They don't have an original thought on that show. Jay's signature bit, jaywalking, was lifted from my show. I've been doing this bit for years.
But still spectacularly successful. I have two very quick questions for you. Are you going to go back to free radio?
I don't miss free radio at all. You
don't miss free radio at all?
I've got to tell you.
Simon's place on Idol.
If they gave me $100 million to take Simon Cowell's place on Idol, I would be insane not to take
you. $100 million.
That's 4 months' work, Harry. Even you would take that. Even Julie Chen would take that, and she's married to Les Moonves. So listen, I would of course consider it, but the job is listen. Wouldn't you judge a karaoke contest for $100 million? I would. You'd have to be nuts.
Yes.
In this economy, I would do it. Yeah, sure.
Howard, good to see you, man.
I miss you.
I see you in the park all the time running with you.
I know. You're an avid runner. Everybody talks about you.
No, I'm on the bike, dude.
Oh, you're a bike?
Yeah.
You're a bike guy.
We're going the opposite direction.
I hate those bike guys. Oh, you got to go? You got something big to go to?
I'm going to run you off the road.
You have absolutely nothing to go to. You should stick with me the rest of the morning. All right, Harry. Good luck with that show of yours.
Two more superstars are here, Reba McEntire and Blake Shelton, to announce the nominees for this year's Academy.
I would have stuck with me, not Reba.
And they're just announcing what?
I don't know. Reba,
that was great. You did a great job.
Thank you, Robin. I wanted to make you proud.
Fire.
Well,
you got all your points out. You're like a politician. You made all your points.
I had more to say.
But you got the big ones out.
But
Jay's
Harry
a
wouldn't
thief,
shut up.
and Jay's a
thief.
Guy.
He's a bum. I didn't even get to say I'm here. I was leading into, they asked me about terrestrial radio. I was going to say, I love it here at Sirius XM.
Well, that's why it's great that you had the
logo.
walk and repeat, because you didn't have to say it. He said it first.
Right. But I would have liked to have said that. But they cut me off. I was on a roll.
You never, at 4 minutes, you can't say much.
4 minutes. I've got diarrhea of the mouth. I can't, if I can't finish up in 4 minutes. You know what that was like? That was like taking a massive dump.
Yeah. Blech.
I felt good.
It was like taking the SATs.
I was like vomiting. Where's that producer? I bet he's thrilled.
Get back in here and tell us how he did.
I need immediate feedback.
Yes. What are they thinking over there? What's the feedback?
They should have let me go longer.
Are they coming back to him?
Letterman's got to be coming in his pants from what I said.
Oh, he's only wishing he was up in his room.
Yeah.
Watching it with one of his girls.
Letterman literally wishes he was coming in his pants.